As he ran, I asked another question.
The headmistress and Ayaka-san really don't get along, do they?
Obvious
Ooh,
question.
she's coming with us.
Obvious statement of the hour.
Hmm.
There we go. I thought you were acting too much like a protagonist. There's the duh coming back.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Ritsuko's coming with us. I'm
Ritsuko-chan
surprised.
nodded vaguely. I led Ritsuko-chan up to the entranceway, then turned around.
You should stay here.
いえ、私も行きます。
Aw.
You can't tell a woman otherwise, Messiah. Just let her go with you. What?
I'm resisting. It's not working.
Resisting what?
You need to just let it go.
Stop! I swear to God, I could drive over to you right now.
I know you could. It's glorious. It would be so worth it.
Could drive over to you right now.
The murder
Anyway.
would be so worth it.
What?
マサヤ様の話を聞いているうち、私も少し不安になってきましたが。
After all your protesting, I started to care, despite my cold and uncaring personality. Anyway.
Right. But will it be okay? They might let you go out, but I'm sure they'll stop you.
その時はその時です。とにかく行きましょう。
Oh.
Wow.
Little Miss Perfect saying F the rules. Holy crap.
Wow. I'm getting more respect for Ritsuko as well. Right.
There's also something nice about seeing Ritsuko-chan assert herself. I think this is the sisters chapter if I ever saw it.
I think... Honestly, I had a hunch, and I think that hunch is correct. She wants to stand up for herself, but she's suppressed by her mother.
There were several cars in the parking lot and an unlocked bicycle. Take a car!
Just one. It's a... bleh. Ritsuko-san, can you ride on the luggage rack?
I quickly amended.
はい。うまく乗れるかどうかわかりませんが。
Oh.
So we're gonna do stereotypical
What was he gonna say?
on the back of the bike.
Oh.
So
Because it's illegal to two-man A.
I guess that. Also, I guess there's the whole implication of ride on the back of the seat with me.
Oh. But I'm pretty sure in Japan it is illegal to have two people ride on a single bike.
And yet,
one person
and yet
bike.
there's all the rom-com cliches to people who do it anyway.
Yep.
Gosh darn it, stop pulling up the spotlight search.
What do you mean?
ケツ、あ、失礼。荷台に乗るのは初めてなので。
Okay, then just hold on to me.
わかりました。
Thank you, Ritsuko.
The gate was
for
already
not
open
freaking
when I
out.
reached it, but a guardian was standing particularly in front of it. I gotta wonder, do you only have one guardian sprite, or is it the same one?
I wonder.
待ちなさい、停止。
And only one voice.
Right. What is it? The headmistress contacted you, didn't she?
私が報告を聞いているのはおこのぎまさや君だけだ。
Darn it.
律子のことは聞いていない。
母が言い忘れたか。失礼ですが、ガルディエンヌが聞き漏らしたのではないでしょうか。
え、まさか。
とにかくもう一度問い合わせてみてください。
待っていなさい。
Uh-oh.
今のうちです。
Right.
Ritsuko, mad props.
Ritsuko, holy shit.
Screw the rules. The road led downhill, so it was faster going down. The guardian's voice was behind us in an instant as we raced down the empty road at full speed. Meanwhile,
Wow.
thousands of miles away,
油断も隙間ありゃしね
just when you
Oh.
thought we'd seen the last of these guys.
Looks like... Yep.
Heyo.
Looks like it's true.
え。痛えかけ俺の方がもっと痛えんだ。
Holy shit.
He pointed to his rapidly swelling cheek.
メールなんぞ出しやがるから。たく、器用な女だぜ。
They'd only tied her up in a perfunctory fashion before. Now, the cord bit tightly into her wrists. It was impossible for her to move. She scowled at the man. She had great confidence in her glare, but the man didn't seem moved in the slightest. I have a friend like that, actually.
Which one?
She stopped trying. She's like, my glare doesn't work on you.
Oh.
It's like apparently she has like a crumbling, like a resolve crumbling gaze, but apparently it doesn't work on me. So she stopped trying when it comes to me at this point.
Huh.
うまく銭がゲットできないんですけどね。
そうだな。
I swear to God.
早くこんなところは出て行きてえもんだ。
あれ？
Stuff really pisses me off.
不動産屋の言ったことを本気にしてるんですか？
うるせえ、悪いか。
幽霊なんて絶対出ないですって。
Oh.
これお前がやれ。操作がわからん。
へえ。
He tossed in the cell phone. I'm an old man. I don't understand how these cell phones work.
Oh my God.
Ayaka had been abducted right after she left the store on her way back to the bus stop. She was looking at what she bought, thinking, this will make Masayaka happy, and had noticed the car approaching from behind. Then suddenly the car door opened. In the same moment, a hand lashed out, pulling Ayaka into the car in a split second.
Holy sh!
Then the car sped
that's
away.
the thing that happens.
Nobody even noticed what had happened. So, they have a gun, and they have a car.
That is a tactic that people actually use, which is terrifying.
Right up there with the Boston stabbing.
Yeah, that thing. That's terrifying too.
Her mouth was sealed with tape and her hands were bound behind her. She was finally starting to get scared. It didn't seem real at first, but the unpleasantness of the tape on her mouth and the pain of the bonds on her wrists were unquestionably real. The sight of the street lamps streaming past the car window only aggravated her fear. She had no idea where they were taking her. After finishing his work, the man who had bound Ayaka had moved from the back to the front of the passenger seat. To the passenger sheet. Good job, me. From the back to the front passenger seat, as opposed to the rear passenger. Oh, actually, that makes sense. Never mind.
親父、変わりますか？
いやいい。おめえはガキを見張ってろ。
大丈夫ですって。ちゃんと縛りましたから。けどうまくいくといいんすけどね。あの野郎から絞った金も右から左に流れたようなもんだったから。
They already blew through all the money he paid them.
Holy shit.
And it's been, what, 2 weeks? I mean,
That's
I understand a car
insane.
costs a lot, but still.
That's crazy.
だが、あれで借りた銭は生産できた。これからだ。
そうっすね。
So you sell...
姉ちゃんよ、おめえその制服バンセンヌだな。あの学校はネカチモしかいねえって話だからな。
Silver spoons, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Why do I feel like they're gonna bribe her parents? Or blackmail her parents?
Ransom, you mean?
Ransom. I'm mixing up my terms.
The man had been in a rush. Her bonds were loose. Ayaka slowly twisted her wrist around and escaped from the cord. After she sent the email, the slightest movement gave her away, and the boss had his underling flying into the backseat. That's an amusing picture.
早く逃げた方がいいんじゃないかしら。
あ？
その携帯には GPS も入っているし、だからすぐに警察も来るはずよ。
どうします？
まあ、すぐには来ねえだろう。金の受け渡しになれば
Okay.
どの道移動する。それ
I
よ
mean,
り
Ransom's bad
先に
too,
うちへ
but
の
it
連
isn't
絡
nearly as bad as the previous one. What they tried with Chiho.
そのメールの返答は来ているのか。
返答はないっすね。
じゃあまだ見ていないか。真に受けなかったか。いずれ時間はまだあるの。
Or they're just panicking so much they didn't reply to it yet.
Yep.
Their words hit her where she was most sensitive. Of course, that'd be the natural conclusion to come to, but
律子が信じたとは思えない。
yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
But if not
That's what
Ritsuko, then
happened.
who could have sent it? She have sent it to? She didn't have any particularly close friends either. Are we gonna have contrived heroine thinks of Big Daddy Masaya again? Yep.
Oh boy.
For some reason, the face of the boy she just met popped up in her mind.
お、あったあった。父ってこれだな。パパじゃねえだろうな。
That's a Japanese language joke.
You're gonna have to explain
I'll
it some other
explain
point.
it when they explain it. Because they
Okay.
kind of explain it later, so I'll point it out when we get to that. With that loathsome comment, he pressed the button and held the phone to his ear.
よ、こんばんは。俺らよ、お宅の娘さんを預かっているものなんだが。ちげえよ。警察じゃねえ。友達？てめえ何言ってやがる。誘拐だ
Her
よ、誘拐。
father. I am curious about this.
あ？嘘？嘘じゃねえっての。本当だよ。ああ、もうちょっとおめえから説明してくれよ。おめえのパパ信じようとしねえぞ。
He was polite enough to cover up the receiver while he said that, and he pressed his cell phone to her face. So you can just barely hear his voice, so that's a thing.
あ、お父さん、私、彩香だけど。
There you go. Now you're
Oh my
justified
God.
again.
違うの。今回は本当で。
もういい加減にしなさい。友達にも言うんだ。小遣い欲しさにバカなことはやめなさい。とね。
Crazy.
友達？
Did her father confuse her kidnappers for friends of hers?
私に男友達なんているはず。
How does he not get that?
Because he's probably... I had a feeling their father would be, like, not... I don't know, just not competent.
Oh, about their father. We'll talk about that when we talk about that.
I'm sure.
Did not even realize that? No, of course he wouldn't.
お父さん。
Probably because he's really busy abroad.
いい加減にしないとまたママが怒るから。
I can't spoil it, but their father's a lot closer than you think he is.
Okay.
Plot twist, the old guy is her father.
Wouldn't that be something?
いいかい？俺はパパの胸だけ。
Well, obviously not, because he's not on the phone.
くれぐれもママは
Yeah.
いたずらはいけないよ。本気で怒り狂って手がつけられなくなる。わかったね。それじゃ。
Oh my god.
Isn't that all women in general? Yes, I said that. I'm not retracting that statement.
It's true though.
なあ、どうした？
なんか切れちまったみたいです。
電話がか？
え
なんで？
え。さあ。なんか相手の野郎全然信じていなかったみたいなんですが。
信じないって誘拐をか？
そうっす。
メールと違ってこっちが喋っているってのにか。冷てえ親もあったもんだな。
Did she, you think?
Indeed.
私は狼少年。
There you go.
Yep. There's the reference.
That's
Oh, and she's-
interesting.
I see tears in her eyes.
That's interesting. They call it Wolf Boy in Japanese. Which makes sense, but still.
Yeah. But they
Huh?
did the English.
おめえそんな顔して実は男だったのか？
Excuse me? Oh, he took it literally. Got it. Took me a half a second. Derp derp.
お前な。
Look at her body structure. I'm not going to go any more specific than that.
chest, those hips.
That wasn't the only reason. Her family didn't really want her anyway. Aww.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
ああ、もう泣くんじゃねえ。面倒なやつだな。
Captain Insensitive over here.
Jesus.
おう、教師。タバコ買ってこい。
You think this is funny? Wait for what happens next.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I hope they haven't moved since then.
I parked the bike.
ここなんですか？
The cavalry's are. Don't worry, love. The cavalry's here. I can't British accent to save my life. I can't female British to save my life.
Don't worry, love. The cavalry. I can't do it.
Don't worry, love.
I'm not gonna
cavalry's
even
here.
attempt doing that on recording.
Yeah, you already have attempted it.
Well, I was just kind of half iffing.
Yeah,
it,
future
but
me,
whatever.
you know what it is. You know what time it is.
No. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
すごいですね、マサエ様。一瞬地図を見ただけで迷わず来られるん
I
で
mean,
す
it's pretty easy to find your way back to your own house.
Yeah. Eh? No, I
I grabbed her by the hand and hid her behind a streetlight.
well.
何ですか？
Shh.
Shh.
I heard footsteps coming closer. I quickly spun around and pressed Ritsuko Chen's petite body against the wall.
God damn it, not this cliche.
I mean, it works.
It works, but still.
んなところで盛ってんじゃねえ。ホテル行け。
And now everything makes sense. And now everything is justified. Also, I'd like to mention she's in casual clothes, so he didn't pick up on it.
Perfect.
Thankfully, that was all the underling said before moving on.
あの
Oh, sorry.
I let her go and then pulled her by the hand again, going in the opposite direction of the underling. Led her underneath the stairs and turned back to her and explained quickly.
That guy just now was the kidnapper.
なぜわかるんですか？
Because I'm Sherlock Holmes.
He's one of the goons I told you about. Just came out of the apartment, so I'm sure of
Now we
it.
just pull out our Batman grapple guns? I mean, no. I wish. The Mythbusters actually proved the grapple guns would not work the way we think they do.
Nope. They've proved it, yeah.
Yeah, tow cables, a winch that small would not be able to lift a person.
No, none. Not on the slightest.
You'd base I think Attack on Titan has gotten the closest we could ever get to anything like a grapple gun.
Size comparison wise, indeed. But the G-forces of pulling you that fast would just screw up your whole body.
Well, it's a good thing they all die young then.
I heard him coming down the steps, which means they're on the second floor.
It's a good thing they all either ride on horseback or die young then.
Yep.
I looked up at the apartment. It was a rundown old place, but the rent was cheap, so most of the rooms were occupied. When I lived there was only one empty room.
Right. You're right here, Ritsuko-chan.
どうするんですか？
I'm gonna have a look inside.
見てくるって。
Yeah, I used to live here, so I know a secret way in. Don't worry, I won't let them see me.
That's a nice nod back to the prologue.
If it really turns sour, I need you to call the police. Just wait here, okay?
わかりました。
Okay, I'm counting on you.
So remember when I said that scene was about to get hilarious?
Uh-oh.
I went around the back of the building, climbed the rain gutter, and slipped in under the ceiling. Meanwhile, back in the room. With the underling gone, the boss pulled a cigarette from his breast pocket and took a long drag of it.
おお、泣くんじゃねえ。親は泣くとも子は育つもんだ。清。あいつもガキん時、実の親に捨てられてな。
Really? The boss is sympathizing with what?
Her parents hate her and are abandoning her, and he's like, you know, I know how you feel, girl.
That's insane.
Yeah. He sent Kiyoshi to go get cigarettes so he could have time alone to comfort her. I'm gonna let that sink in.
Okay. They kidnapped her.
And expected, but when they found out her parents hated her, they're like, okay, I'm sorry. I get it. I'm sorry for your situation. I get it.
That's insane.
そういうわしも親には苦労させられたもんだ。飲む、
Whoa.
買うの極道でな。
She wasn't sure, but it seemed like the boss was trying to comfort her.
That's insane.
He sat there, his back turned, talking about his own circumstances, but she wasn't listening. Cold tears trailed down to her face. All that she could think of was her family, and Masaya.
Of course.
マサヤくんが出てくるのかしら。
Because my ovaries exploded at the thought of him, as always with everybody else.
Because he's a male and I want him to save me. Because he is the protagonist.
She only just met him after all. It really was strange. Ritsuko did seem to speak with him a lot. She might have told him about this, and he would come for her.
なんて。
Yeah.
The
Oh, wait, never mind. God damn it.
Hurry for happening to be in the right place at the right time. Happen to have Ritsuko conversing with you while this happened.
I know.
Because-
imagine what would have happened if she didn't.
Exactly. If Ritsuko was anywhere else, she wouldn't have given it a second thought, and this would all played out a lot differently.
Indeed.
That was too much of a daydream for even her to believe. After what she pulled on him earlier that day, Masaya was even less likely to believe her than Ritsuko. So I'd like to ask you for a second, do you remember how well do you remember the prologue?
Don't remember much at all.
Do you remember where this secret entrance goes?
Was it the roof?
Well, I think he climbed in the roof, I don't remember, but do you remember where it comes
Yeah.
out?
The closet?
Let's see.
I think it was.
Even if he did believe her, there was no way he would go through the trouble to save her.
せめてこれをあげるのが済んでからだったらな。
Ayaka's eyes turned to the logo in the paper bag. Of course, with all that happened, the contents had probably been crushed. So literally, she went out to buy a peace offering and then got kidnapped. And then had reality slap her in the face. Yet again, by the way, your parents hate you.
God. I feel so bad for both the girls.
So she's been.
I really do.
So let's go over how Ayaka's day has gone. She's gotten crapped on by her own sister, kidnapped, and then reminded that her parents don't even want her.
Jesus.
Great day.
That was a fucking fantastic day.
その頃わしはマグロ船に乗っ
He's
てい
still
た。
going.
その船長が
Oh my
男
god.
気のある人でな。
Then it happened. The closet screen moved aside just a bit. Ayaka was so surprised she couldn't even speak.
さっき幽霊がどうとか言っていたけど、
Oh no.
まさか本当に？
She froze up, staring at the screen. Slowly, the tiny opening to the blackness within grew wider. She really gulped. In the faint darkness of the interior, a person's face appeared. And then epic guitar music. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the Masaya is about to be a boss theme. While this is exporting, remind me to send you that.
Oh man.
続けてくださいな。聞いていますから。
I'd like to ask how you're putting your hand on the back of your head when you're tied up.
Yep.
I love stock poses.
Yep.
I held a finger in front of my lips quietly and entered the room. While keeping one eye on the boss's back, I crept over to Ayaka-san. I undid her legs first, then her hands. It was hard and time-consuming, but the boss didn't notice a thing. The old senile geezer man. The whole time, Ayaka-san's face was locked in surprise.
We can get through. We can get out through an opening above the closet.
わかったわ。
Ayaka-san reached over and picked up the paper bag that was next to her. Can't forget the paper bag.
Are you serious? Ditch it at this point.
We had a slight crackling sound. My heart skipped a beat. But the boss was sitting pretty far away. Didn't seem to hear.
Now, hurry.
That was a lucky break and a half.
No kidding.
I returned to the closet and closed the screen again. It's pitch black, and all I could feel was her breathing.
どうして？
I could feel her hot breath against my face. I couldn't tell because of the dark, but she was definitely close. And then they kissed. No.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'll explain later. Hey, we're getting out of here. The board at the top is loose.
上？見えないわ。
It's right above you when you stand. Just don't bump your head.
Yeah, can you imagine how like badly this whole rescue operation would go? We got this far, and then she bumps her head on top of the closet.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
There was a familiar sound, and I felt her slowly stand up.
本当だ。天井裏はうっすらと明るいのね。
Well, you still have to run away.
Just don't hit anything.
Think it'll be okay? Can you make it?
I'd like to point out this stereotypical situation where you end up with a panty shop, but we're not going to go there.
Yep.
ど
Although it's pitch black, so.
私、尻が大きいの。引っかからなければいいんだけど。
Are you kidding me? Huh? No, not that. I'm asking, can you pull yourself up? It's definitely wide enough.
I mean, if it fits his bloody shoulders, then
That's true.
his freaking like Hayate the Combat Butler 100 skill shoulders.
No kidding. There's no time for joking around.
いえ、今のは本気。ねえ、まさか。ちょっと自信ないから下から
I mean, she doesn't have the upper body strength, right?
I would say, to be fair, women's body structure is centered more towards the center.
Right, not their upper body. So they have less upper body strength. Got it.
I think they have better balance in exchange, though. I'm not sure.
They have better balance and all that strength.
They have they have a lower center of gravity, but they don't have as much upper body strength.
Right. They have to reserve all that strength for a different place.
We'll go with that.
Got it.
I grabbed her hips tightly and lifted her up. The weight against my hands disappeared immediately as Ayaka-san began to support her own weight. Then I followed her into the space of the ceiling, and we crawled for a break in the wall. So he just pulled himself up into the ceiling. Add that to his list of 100 skills. He can like freaking bench press. He can like freaking shin rep himself.
ここから
Yes.
Meanwhile, still guitar music. Ayaka-san looked down below, then turned back to me nervously.
できるかしら私に。私、運動神経ないのよ。
Neither am I. Just do it.
You'll be fine. Anyway, we don't have
Now
a
I'm
choice.
just imagining Ritsuko catching her princess snail at the bottom.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be the best thing ever.
ええ、そうね。あ、これ持ってもらってもいい？
Sure. What is this thing?
それは後のお楽しみ。
Had to get in one last tease before we die, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Having readied yourself for the task, Ayaka-san stepped outside.
Just hold on tight. The rain gutter is pretty sturdy. She shouldn't have to worry about it breaking.
Famous last words. Okay. She clung to the rain gutter with her whole body and slowly made her way down.
I think it's okay now.
But the moment I let my guard down, her foot
Uh-oh.
slipped and she fell to the ground. Oops. I quickly jumped down after her.